As a black man in Africa, you're not supposed to feel inferior. Your ancestors were the first to live in Europe. Now, the first people to introduce burial ceremony in Europe were black Africans, who were called the Grimadis around 55,000 years ago. In fact, this was during the Ice Age, when the Africans migrated from Africa and entered Europe. Now, when they entered Europe, they were caught by the ice. The African albinos who were dying like chicken in Africa started living longer in Europe, because then in Europe there was no sun. It was only in Africa. And in Africa, the sun was so hot that the African albinos could not live longer. Now, the Africans who migrated to Europe from Africa started undergoing ecological changes, that is environmental factors, whereby they started dropping melanin and they started moving from black to white. I know this is very hard for some of us to believe, but this was the historical origin of how white Europeans came into existence. That was why around 55 BCE, when Rome invaded Britain, they discovered that there were black people who were indigenous to Europe, that is, who were indigenous to Britain. This was before slave trade and colonization.